welcome to a new video. The animal kingdom's full of amazing survival mechanisms, but some of the most fascinating can be found in the mouths of the animals themselves. From the deep sea to the dense jungle, we discover creatures whose bite is deadlier than you might initially think. Today we'll show you the 30 deadliest animal mouths that will give you nightmares. Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And before we start, also like the video. Number 30. Do you ever think about reincarnation? Imagine being reborn but retaining only one human characteristic. Which feature would you choose? Promachus sulcus is a marine creature from the deep southern Atlantic Ocean that has astonished researchers with its bizarre appearance. At first glance, its teeth resemble human dentures, but upon closer inspection, these teeth are actually lips covering a razor-sharp beak. Only one of these squids has been identified, caught at a staggering depth of 6,000 feet beneath the sea. Number 29. Meet the sarcastic Fringehead, a small saltwater fish with a peculiar name and a unique feature, a type of parachute on its face that serves as a weapon. This fish owes its name to its large mouth and aggressive demeanor. It lives in constant competition with its peers. When threatened, it opens its mouth so wide that it appears larger than its head. Inside those jaws are 2 rows of sharp teeth that fight by powerfully clamping their enormous mouths against each other. Equipped with numerous needle-like teeth, this fish has an impressive arsenal, doesn't it? Could you imagine one coming at you? Number 28. Penguins are quite cute, but did you know that their mouths are apparently terrifying? When a penguin opens its mouth, you see rows of backward-facing spikes. This is due to their diet. While we chew our food, penguins swallow their prey whole, wet and wriggling. To facilitate this, they have developed specialized mouths and tongues, so the fish can go in but not out. Moreover, their mouths have growths that look like sharp spikes, made of soft keratin, the same stuff as nails. Number 27. This next shark is a monster. There's really no other word for it. How else would you describe the scary mouth and the cookie-cutter wounds it creates? This shark grabs onto its prey with suction lips and then cuts out a cookie-shaped piece of flesh. During the day, the small sharks mostly chill deep underwater, possibly below 3,280 feet. But at night, they come up and even hunt large predators like white sharks. You'd think they'd just be afraid of those big guys, but no. They wait for a larger fish to take a bite and then they attack. The movement of the larger fish can help to cut out a piece of flesh. Number 26. Camels are actually quite cute animals, until they open their mouths. Inside a camel's mouth, you'll find something called oral papillae that performs important functions. They are small bumps found in various parts of the mouth, cheeks, and tongues. There are many types of this, each with its own task. Some help in chewing, others assist in tasting food. In camels, which are ruminants, some papillae in the cheeks and esophagus are quite large. They need these to be large because of their special diet. Swallowing chewed leaves and twigs can be challenging, and this is where they come into play. They are partially hardened and feel like plastic, helping to break down and process the food before it's swallowed. Number 25. Did you know that the leatherback sea turtle doesn't eat meat, despite its fearsome mouth that looks like it could chop meat into pieces? It nibbles on jellyfish, as they are one of its favorite foods. Inside its esophagus, it has special appendages called papillae. These small hard spines are super handy, and even help the turtle eat jellyfish without them escaping. Made of sturdy cartilage, these papillae cover the turtle's throat and firmly hold the jellyfish. And once the leatherback starts nibbling, its long, twisted esophagus comes in handy, allowing it to handle various types of jellyfish. Number 24. The oyster toadfish is a cool fish that lives on the bottom of the Chesapeake Bay, a bay on the east coast of the United States, and you can find it throughout the year. The fish has a flat, scaleless body and grows to about 1 foot or 30 centimeters long. Its back is olive brown with dark spots, but its belly is lighter. Interestingly, it has fleshy flaps that resemble mustaches on its cheeks and jaws. And let's talk about that mouth, large and filled with strong, round teeth. With this, it eats small crabs, crustaceans, and sometimes even mollusks and small fish. Number 23. Did you know that these geese don't have teeth? But don't worry, they have a cool adaptation instead. On the inside of their bills, they have small sharp edges called tomia. These tomia are like small, evenly spaced conical projections of cartilage. Geese often eat slippery things like aquatic plants and small fish. Without teeth, those things would just slip through their bills. You can usually see the tomia when a goose opens its mouth, but sometimes you can also see them from the side, and then it looks like the goose is smiling. Pretty cool, right? Those tomia in the smile spot actually act like a sleeve. When the goose feeds underwater, they filter out the water. Number 22. The Garial is a crocodile that can grow up to 13 feet long and weigh about 2,000 pounds, with an unusual snout and mouth full of sharp teeth. What really sets them apart is the crazy mud paw on the snouts of the males, also called gara in Hindi. They use this unique feature to make sounds and blow bubbles to impress females. Instead of silently waiting for their prey like other crocs, Garials have a different strategy. They have special cells in their snout that allow them to feel vibrations in the water. By quickly moving their head, they can pinpoint exactly where their lunch is. And once they spotted it, it's gulp and go with more than 100 teeth.
Number 21.
Imagine the dark depths of the sea where the anglerfish has made its home. They say it's the ugliest creature on Earth. But here's the thing, it has a secret weapon that not only makes it look scary, but also pretty cool. You're familiar with the books and movies about monsters with huge mouths full of sharp teeth, right? Well, this fish is just as terrifying as those monsters, with a mega crescent-shaped mouth full of glistening, transparent teeth. And believe it or not, some of these fish can grow up to 3 feet. But the most amazing thing of all is the special feature that only females have. A kind of fishing rod that protrudes above their mouth. They use this rod with a luminous lure to attract their prey. And here comes the best part. Their mouth is so enormous and their bodies so flexible that they can swallow prey up to twice their own size.
Number 20.
The alligator snapping turtle, weighing up to 176 pounds, is the king of the freshwater turtles in North America. Its shell features 3 rugged ridges, its head is gigantic, and its jaws are terrifying. No wonder it's known as the dinosaur of the turtle world. But here comes the cool part. When this turtle opens its mouth, a small appendage sometimes appears. However, this is a trap. It lures unsuspecting fish into its maw, as if saying, "Come on in, it's safe." But what really happens is that the fish becomes the turtle's next meal. It's like a turtle playing hide and seek, but in its own clever way. Who'd have thought turtles could be so cunning?
Number 19.
The hagfish is long and slim and looks like a monster from a horror movie. But did you know they are masters at producing sticky slime? These pink creatures have no real jaws or stomach like us. Instead, they have extra hearts and rely on eating dead and dying fish, especially in cold waters. They may be nearly blind, but they make up for it with their sharp sense of touch and smell. Around their mouth, they have 4 pairs of sensitive tentacles, and their teeth are actually tooth-like rasps on a tongue-like structure. When retracted, these rasps come together and can tear flesh and catch marine creatures. Sounds pretty scary, right? But did you know they can survive up to 7 months without eating due to their slow metabolism? They're like the ultimate survivors of the sea.
Number 18.
Did you know that the black mamba is Africa's longest venomous snake? On average, they are about 8 feet long. But some specimens can grow up to 14 feet long. They are also super fast and can slither at speeds of up to 12 miles per hour. Their skin is usually olive to gray, but when they are angry, they show a blue-black hue inside their mouth. That's their way of saying, beware. And if you think they're just bluffing, think again. When really cornered, they will raise their heads high, spread their neck flap, open their black mouths, and hiss like an angry kettle. And if they bite you, they inject venom that can be fatal within 20 minutes. So be careful if you encounter a black mamba.
Number 17.
The Pyara vampire fish looks very scary underwater. And besides, it's fast and always on the hunt. Its mouth is like a scary cave full of razor-sharp teeth, each as big as your hand. What's pretty creepy is that it hunts other scary fish, like piranhas. This terrifying fish has huge canine teeth that fit perfectly into the slots in its upper jaw, as if they were made for it. When it finds its prey, it usually devours it in one go. But sometimes it chops it up as if it's a snack. With all those scary teeth and its creepy appearance, it has been given various names, such as vampire fish, vampire carp, and saber-toothed tigerfish.
Number 16.
Woodpeckers are cool birds that eat not just insects, but also fruit and tree sap. To get to that tasty food, they have a super long tongue that runs all the way from their nostrils to their mouth. At throat level, that tongue splits into 2, like a wheat. This way, they can wrap it around their skull while eating. Their tongue is not just long, but also super thin and has small barbs to catch insects. With their head, they tap against the tree with a force that's about 1,000 times stronger than gravity, up to 12,000 times a day. And as the icing on the cake, they also produce sticky saliva, which allows them to use their tongue like a sort of rake.
Number 15.
Did you know that preserved specimens of goblin sharks were once misclassified as separate species? This was due to variations in the length of their protruding jaws. With their eerie appearance, this shark stands out as one of the most terrifying fishes out there. But what really makes it special is its long snout, filled with specialized sensory organs. Its extendable jaw can match the length of its snout, allowing it to effectively ambush fish, squids, and crustaceans. Compared to other sharks in the same order, the jaws of this shark extend 2.1 to 9.5 times further, showcasing their uniqueness. And did you know they can move their jaws super fast? During hunting, the upper jaw shoots forward quickly, while the lower jaw can also reach impressive speeds. These adaptations have developed in response to the deep waters where the shark lives.
Number 14.
Did you know that the Brazilian wandering spider, also known as the murderous spider, belongs to the genus Phoneutria? This name was chosen for a reason, as the spider is known as one of the most venomous in the world. Its bite, which releases neurotoxic venom, can even be fatal to humans, especially children. Interestingly, female Brazilian wandering spiders produce more venom than their male counterparts, though both sexes have notably large venom glands. The venom glands even extend more than half an inch within their vivid red mouthparts. When disturbed or provoked, these spiders are also quick to display their threatening mouthparts.
Number 13.
Despite its small size of only about 7 inches, the fang-toothed fish has some of the most terrifying teeth of all ocean animals. These fish have teeth so long that they've developed a special adaptation to close their mouths without piercing their own brains. What makes the fish even cooler is that it lives at extreme depths, sometimes up to 3 miles underwater. To catch its prey, the fish simply opens its large mouth and sucks in any nearby fish or shrimp. Once caught, the poor prey have little chance of escaping its grasp.
Number 12.
Horses have evolved as grazing animals, and their teeth are perfectly adapted for this task. Their incisors at the front of their mouth clip off the feet, while their molars have wide and flat surfaces to efficiently grind the feed before swallowing. By the time they are 5 years old, most horses have their full set of permanent teeth. While it's natural for horses to bite as a form of exploration, they can display this behavior for various reasons. It could be due to aggression, dominance, affection, playfulness, and even pain. Typically, horses show signs of aggression before biting, such as laying back their ears and stomping their hooves. Moreover, horses use biting as a form of communication within a herd. It's a way for them to talk to each other and convey their feelings and intentions.
Number 11.
Bobitworms are like the ninjas of the sea, invisible and deadly. They can grow up to 10 feet long and burrow deep into the sandy bottoms of warm oceans worldwide. Only their tentacles, resembling strands of seaweed, remain above the sand, making them perfectly camouflaged. These master hunters have a varied diet ranging from octopuses to various worms, but also detritus, seaweed, and algae. With their sensitive appendages, they can detect prey passing by. And if a meal comes too close, the bobitworm shoots out of the sand like a rocket, using its coiled body as a powerful weapon. They then strike with their jaws, often slicing the unfortunate victim in half. But it's not just power that impresses. Bobitworms have a muscular throat lining full of teeth, known as a pharynx. They invert this and shoot it out of their mouth like a grasping hand to grab their prey and drag it back to their burrow, where they can devour it at their leisure.
Number 10.
Lampreys are like the terrifying vampires of the seas. Their mouth looks straight out of a horror movie, with large pointed teeth and a suction cup that firmly holds onto their prey. Once they have clamped on, they use their tongue like a scraping knife to cut through the flesh. Similar to sharks, they have a skeleton made of cartilage and breathe through small openings behind their mouth and eyes. Their suction cup mouth, surrounded by sharp teeth, makes them masterful hunters. With their rough tongue, they scrape away the flesh of their prey, feeding on blood and bodily fluids.
Number 9.
The spotted hyena is known for its remarkable biting power, which at 1100 psi is one of the most powerful in the animal kingdom. This allows it to crush bones and access nutritious marrow. Contrary to popular belief, these animals are skilled hunters that work in groups to capture large prey, although they also scavenge. Their groups, in which females are more dominant, highlight their complex social structure. Spotted hyenas communicate through a range of sounds, including their characteristic laughing, which is essential for social bonds within the group. Their impressive jaw and ability for social interaction make the spotted hyena a fascinating but also dangerous animal in the African ecosystem.
Number 8.
Tasmanian devils have a cool trick when it comes to teeth. Unlike humans, they don't bother waiting for adult teeth. Their teeth grow gradually from their jaws and gums, constantly pushing through to fill their growing mouths and heads. This clever adaptation gives the growing devils the power to grasp meat, catch prey, and protect themselves. Tasmanian devils' teeth resemble those of other tough creatures like the honey badger and the wolverine. These strong canines enable them to survive in rugged environments, enjoying a diet of carrion and hard materials. Thanks to their teeth, they can devour almost every part of a carcass, even the bones. Scientists have even found echidna spines in their poop.
Number 7.
Did you know there's a fish known as the vegetarian piranha? Yes, it's the pacu. This fish, found in South American rivers like the Amazon and Orinoco, loves plants but has teeth eerily similar to those of humans. Unlike the sharp-toothed piranhas, pacus have teeth that are straight and square. But beware, their bite is quite powerful. However, the Pacu fish isn't the only fish with human-like teeth. The sheepshead fish uses its teeth not to smile, but they are made to crack the hard shells of its prey. They are also known as prison fish due to the stripes on their body. So, if you encounter them, make sure you're on your guard.
Number 6.
Did you know craybeater seals actually don't primarily eat crabs despite their name? They are quite impressive, measuring about 8 feet in length and weighing 440 to 660 pounds. Their favorite food is Antarctic krill, which are small shrimp-like creatures, and they catch them in a very clever way. They swim through schools of krill with their mouths wide open, swallowing a mix of krill and water. Then they close their jaws and sieve out the water, leaving only the krill to eat. Their teeth are adorned with tubercles, small bony projections with gaps in between. When they close their mouth, these teeth and tubercles align so they can perfectly sieve the krill. Another interesting fact is when they are threatened by orcas and leopard seals. They show their teeth and make snorting sounds to defend themselves.
Number 5.
Great white sharks are one of the largest predator shark species inhabiting our oceans. Imagine a bus, but more than half of that length, up to 20 feet long with a weight of 2.5 tons. What's really cool are their teeth, starting with about 5 rows of teeth in their mouths, amounting to some 300 teeth in total. These teeth constantly fall out and are quickly replaced, and during their lifetime, they can wear out more than 20,000 teeth. But let's also talk about their bite force, which is seriously terrifying. Their bite force is among the strongest bites in the animal kingdom. And you know what's even crazier? They can move both their upper and lower jaws simultaneously.
Number 4.
Tigers can be quite terrifying, as they can harbor grudges and attack without any reason, becoming man-eaters. But you know what's quite scarier? Their teeth. They're specially designed for hunting and eating, and can be up to 3 inches long. In their mouths, tigers have 12 incisors, along with other teeth that play various roles during eating. Especially their canines are super sensitive. This allows tigers to precisely feel what happens when they grip and attack their prey. Their bite force is also very powerful. Could you imagine what it would be like facing the gaping maw of a tiger?
Number 3.
The mandrill monkey, a cousin of the baboons, has a mouth of teeth that could even make a tiger blink. Adult males weigh about 70 pounds and are more than 2.5 feet tall. And those long canines of theirs, they can be more than 2 inches long, like daggers. These sharp teeth are not just for show. Mandrills use them for self-defense, and when cornered, they show their teeth and make threatening sounds to warn ya. The canines of mandrills are larger and sharper than those of other monkeys, and if they want, they can even crush bones.
Number 2.
Hippos have a unique tooth structure and huge incisors in each jaw, and their teeth can grow to more than 3 feet or 1 meter long. The most notable are the curved lower canines, from which ivory is made. Their bite force is almost 3 times stronger than that of a lion, and with one big bite, a hippo can easily bite a human in half. But despite this terrifying appearance, hippos are actually herbivores. They feast mostly on grass and fruit. Their large, flat molars at the back of their mouth are perfect for grinding plants. But those long, sharp canines, they don't use them for eating, but rather for defending themselves and protecting their territory.
Number 1.
The mouth of the saltwater crocodile is filled with an impressive array of teeth, specially designed for its carnivorous lifestyle. These teeth are sharp, conical, and perfectly interlock when the jaw is closed, leaving no chance of escape for its prey. What sets the teeth of the saltwater crocodile apart is their enormous size and strength. The upper and lower jaws of an adult specimen can house about 64 to 68 teeth, with the largest teeth measuring up to 4 inches in length. This results in the most powerful bite force of any animal on Earth. When hunting, the crocodile lunges forward with lightning-fast speed and clamps its jaws shut with immense force. Their teeth act as piercing daggers, immediately immobilizing their prey. You especially need to be cautious when they perform a death roll, a spinning motion to dismantle their prey. Which animal mouths would you want to stay away from? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos we've made, click one on the screen or take a look at the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.